Evening, guys. How you doing? I've got to own up. I don't know if you ever know. I don't know if you noticed, but I certainly did. On Monday's draw last week, I'm dancing and clapping along to my normal opening house track that I've done, and it wasn't even playing. literally minuscule volume in the background. Oh, I did have a laugh at myself at that. But anyway, welcome to this week's Monday Night Draw. We've got 3 draws being announced this evening. We've got the helmet that I should have announced Thursday last week, but totally forgot. I was actually out, and it was like 10 to 9, and someone sent me a message, and I was like, damn it. I totally and utterly forgot about that. We've got another pair of tyres being won, and we've obviously got this week's weekly. So just a quick recap. Last week, we had Daniel Knight win some Hope Breaks last week. Lucy Begg won the tyres last week, and Jamie Ashby won that lovely Orbea Wild last week as well. So a new monthly has been launched. July's is live as we speak, and if you have a browse through, you should see that all of the tickets are a little bit cheaper. We're trying to find that perfect, well, when I say we, I'm trying to find that perfect price point in the amount of tickets and the perfect price point of tickets. A few more people playing, so we can get these sold out, which would be great. We've done very well this week's weekly. There's been some price adjustments on the tickets in the weekly as well. We've got a whole load of new prizes in there as well. There's a whole load of new bikes in the monthly as well. So there we go. A few of you shouted out. Let's get some shouts in. Tyler's jumping the gun. Well done, Tyler. We'll use that in a minute. We've got Terry in. We've got Martin. We've got David. We've got Andrew. We've got Dell. We've got Chris. We've got Martin. How you doing? Martin again. Brian, good evening. How you doing? Good evening to everyone. So yeah, just the 3 draws this evening. We've got week 62, which is the new price point. We've got some tyres, and we've got that helmet. Now, the helmet was literally 5p a ticket. There was something like 20,000 tickets, and I know it kind of only sold about 5,000. So that has been set to be drawn automatic. So I'm going to take you to the back end of the website, and we'll see who's won that straight away. Okay, let's do that. We'll go to the Webby page. There's the landing page. We can go up here. We go competitions. We can go closed competitions. And there you go. You can see that it's been drawn. Yeah, 14,599 tickets left. So it's for 100% Aircraft 2 helmet and the Acura 2 goggles. Yeah, a bike mechanic won it last, I remember rightly. So let's have a look, see who's won it this time round. Well, I didn't. Sorry, better luck next time. It was Dan Brooks. Well done, Dan. Well done, Dan. Daniel Knight win last week. Yeah, Dan Brooks. Is it 2 O's? It is as well. Brooks. Well done indeed. With ticket 1, 2, 6, 4. Well done. For the benefit of new people watching, you can see your name. Oh, look, there you go. Bought bloody ticket number 4 as well. Dan Brooks, you've got, as soon as you buy a ticket in any of our competitions, your name gets populated on this entry list, which is live. So you can see everyone else who's bought the ticket. You can see, look, for example, we can search here. Dan Brooks, 1264. 1264 is Dan Brooks. There you go. He entered a few days ago. Happy days. Who got 1265? No one bought the ticket before it. Who had 163? Johnny Turnbull. Ooh, luck gutted, mate. But anyway, Dan Brooks won the helmet. Dan, I'll be getting hold of you first thing tomorrow morning or sometime next week if I forget. No, I'll be getting hold of you sometime tomorrow, Dan, and we'll get this helmet to you ASAP. All right. Happy days. So there's the winner of the helmet. So who have we got? Ewan Gray's in, Robin's in, my number 1 fan, Kate. Good evening, Kate. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. Got Luke Bennett. Evening. How you doing? Rightio then. Let's go over closed competitions. There we go. The tyre competition closes shortly after. Closes about 8:32 for the tyres. So we can now find out who's won the tyres. Okay, And yeah, new price, wrong bloody window. I'm clicking on the wrong window. The tyres. Who's won the tyres? Hey! Oh, he's in the chat. You in grey. There you go, dude. Well done indeed. Yeah, new price point, 7p a ticket. 7p to buy, 7 bloody p. 7p. And how many tickets did we sell? We sold 2,818 tickets. That's absolutely banging. Ewan Gray, Gary or Gray. Well done. With ticket number, Gray, 2918. Yep, who else? Tyler Carroll's in. Well done. Lucy Begg is in. Good evening. Lucy won the tyres last week, actually. Tyler Emmott. Tyler, hello, how you doing? Sam B's watching on YouTube. What's up? Torben Cook, how you doing, dude? How's that Yeti you won off of me? Yeah, look, and then as you can see, you can see that if you've bought a ticket, your name's on this list. Oh, it's so easy. Yeah. And then you can scroll to the bottom and you can go to any page you like here. Yeah, let's go to page 10. Okay. And Tyler Carroll, what a silly question. Of course I have. Yes, I have. Of course I have. Guess what it's called? Lucy, I sent my tyre choice over for last week. Def helping me out after having to buy a mech at Bike Park Wales on Saturday. Gutted. And they don't really price match at Bike Park, do they? So you probably have to pay full price. Absolutely gutted. We'll do a shameless plug. Shameless plug. Waterfront Window Cleaning Services. How you doing, dude? How you doing indeed? So yeah. So there you go. You can see everyone's names on that list. You can see how it does, and it's all there. It's all populated, and look, there's even some next week's tyres, next week's weekly, and next week we've got a £500 runner-up cash competition. Look, let's go in. Yeah, only 641 tickets sold on this at the moment. Okay, 20p a ticket to win 500 quid, and then there's second place at 350 and 150. Yeah, 20p. Imagine winning 500 quid next Monday. That's the weekend sorted. And even if you win 350, which is second place, that's still a good weekend if you're going riding. And 150, yeah, at least you're going to be eating and drinking for free over the weekend if you win the 150. So yeah, grab some tickets on that, guys. It's a new one. Rightio then. Waiting to be drawn is this week's DBC Weekly. Do you know what? I still think this has got to be one of the best competitions out there at the moment, giving everyone the opportunity to play for a prize that they want. You know, it's not just raffling off one prize and hoping to get a big audience wanting to win that. You know, you can play for whatever you want to play for every week, and your odds are 1 in 4,000. Yeah, it's just amazing. Let's jot that down. 1 in 4,000. There's 2,976 tickets sold. That's pretty cool. Happy days. And then, yeah, obviously you come over to the website, you pick the prize you want to play for, you purchase a ticket. You know, there's tickets in here, they're starting at $233, they're all on discount at the moment. There's push 11 6 shocks, there's wheels, there's forks, there's watches, there's cash, there's more forks, there's lights, there's watches, there's beer pumps, there's GoPros, there's water kits, waterproof suits, you've got a coffee machine, there's a, I put some Ninja stuff in actually, yeah, sponsored by Ninja. We've got the Ninja Luxe Cafe, we've got the Ninja Woodfire Pro, yeah, and there's loads in there, and obviously, yeah, at the bottom, look, we've got some bags to help you go away. We've got the brakes, got the Lewis brakes that were won a couple of weeks back, and yeah, and the new Garmin Edges in there as well. So happy days, Brian Dunbar. Fingers crossed, well done. Tyler Emmett, want to try them Fox podiums. Hope I get them. You tried them? No, I haven't. You need to watch some videos on them, Tyler. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I've got a Fox account, and I want to keep my Fox account. All I will say is just search around the internet for them, and yeah, you might not want a pair. Sorry, damn it. Yeah, unless it was something wrong with the guy's hub, but apparently they're pitching. So Simon Hull, come on, Yeah, I'm not saying that. He needs a new bike or a Zwift. Well done, Simon. Good luck. So look, obviously these are all the prizes in the weekly. Okay, you come over, you buy the ticket. Whatever ticket is pulled out randomly in a minute. Tyler, well done. Yes, I do remember. Yes, I do. Shamelessly plug in Rift MTB. Yes, your clothing company, dude. Well, look, yeah. Send me a message. I am on Instagram. Definitely on Instagram. I'm surprised you haven't seen me. Chuck it over, man. Flip my bike. Well done. Let's go. I don't want too many people coming over here and shamelessly plugging their business. If I come and follow you, yeah, after you shamelessly plug your business, I want to see a share. But look, there's all the entries. You can see all the entries in this week's DBC Weekly. Okay, we can go to page 8 there, and it will change. And obviously, you've got Samuel at the top. You've got Tricross 15, maybe Andrew Clark, Jordan. We've got Martin. We've got Mark. We've got Andrew. We've got Paul. We've got Reynolds. Stuff on the top again. We've got Jay Harvey there. We've got Jegs, Chris Buxton, Dan Edwards, Josh Craig, Jonathan Wainwright, Harry Colon. We've got William Henderson, Duncan Shearer, Lewis Pick, Shane Walsh, Christy Horn, Derek Folds, Dan Edwards, Dan Cook, Dan Pugmire, Brian Dunbar, he's in the chat, Sharman Upshaw, Jordan Gronow, Lewis Reed, Neil Jones, Ewan Gray. There you go, it all works. Yeah, there's a few people they're having a go. So, tell you what. So then, guys, right the way back, Tyler gave the first number. So, what did he want? He wanted 98753. 98753. And we had a minimum number would be 4,000, wouldn't it? So then, do you want to jump in the chat, guys, and give me some random numbers? And then we'll get ourselves a winner. Tyler Carroll again, 7474722. 7474222. Thank you, Tyler. Generate a big number off of that one. That's a big one. That's a big random number, that one. Anyone else? We've got Torben Cook wants 4747. 4747. Cheers, Torben Corbin. We've got Martin. He wants 34567. 34567. Cheers, Martin. Random number off of that one. Thank you. We've got Martin Smits. He wants 4646045. There we go. Generate a random number off of that one. Got Sam B on YouTube. Sam B on YouTube, not Simon. Sam B on YouTube. 7669 869. Blimey, Charlie. Big one. There we go. Tyler Emmett, what you reckon is the best thing you could win in your personal opinion? Well, in the weekly, it's I think it'd be a toss-up between the £2,000 cash and probably a pair of 38s, to be honest. It depends, because we have a lot of people playing when they don't have a bike. You know, you'd be surprised the amount of people I ring on a Tuesday morning. Yeah, in the weekly, yeah. Let's quickly go to the camera. You'll be really surprised. The amount of times I ring someone, I've rung people on a Tuesday morning to say they've won, and they haven't got a bike. Obviously, you know, I run a bike competition, so yeah, it's kind of a given, really. But kind of thought most people would have a bike and we'd be playing 4 parts for that bike. But yeah, someone's actually emailed me this evening, so he's actually given me a very, very good suggestion. So I'm going to probably put that in next week's weekly. Tomorrow. And Tyler, you obviously don't watch my lives. I did a live on last Sunday. I've got a Santa Cruz Heckler e-bike. So yeah, that's what I've got. And I've got a hardtail. I've got a Santa Cruz Nomad. And I've got a Specialized Turbo Levo, which is really, really old, and we call it Trigger's Broom. But anyway, rightio, then let's go back to the Webby page. Rightio. Yeti bike, what? Radio then. So who had a really big number? Richard Hall, blimey Charlie, 6137985. Cheers, Richard. That is a big number. Bloody hell's bells. Thank you very much for that one. So we will now reset the number generator. We have one there. We have 4,000 to be put in here. Happy days. Tyler Carroll. Yeah, the most expensive, and sell it. It really depends whether you want the cash or not. If you want cash, then there's £2,000 cash to play for. You know, but if you want the parts or the Lewis brakes, so yeah, it's in there. It's happy days. So, have you seen the new Allbad downhill bike? That's the one with the flip chip on the bottom bracket, isn't it, Chris? Yes, I have seen it. And you can put weights in there, can't you? You can put a different chip in the bottom. So Simon, I don't think Tyler will know what Trigger's Broom is. Okay, for the benefit of Tyler, there was a very old comedy show, okay, and yeah, there was a character in there called Trigger, and he worked for the local council, and yeah, Trigger's Broom, because he had 5 handles and 5 heads to that brush. Maria Hickey, I'd love a bike, don't have one. Yes. Happy days. Well, Maria, you know where you need to go. There is 2 bike competitions running at the moment. So we're going to get this weekly winner. Hopefully it's sold. With 1,030 remaining, I'm pretty confident we're going to get a winner straight away. So let's get that in, okay? And we shall find out what they've won. Happy days. Ready, steady. 3683. 3683. 3683. 3683. Who's won this evening if it's been sold? Andrew Clark. Andrew Clark. Well done, dude. Is he in the chat? Andrew Clark with an E, with ticket number 3683. Okie dokie. And I am prepared because we figured it all out for the monthly last week. I can now tell you. Let me do it. Was it 3683? 3683. Andrew Clark. Andrew Clark. Well done. Hey, can we run seconds? We're in about seconds. How can we run seconds? Don't know. So anyway, Andrew Clark has won this week's weekly, and I can tell you that he's won himself the exposure light set. That's just there. That's going to get cut off. He's won himself the exposure light set. Well done, Andrew. Happy days. I will contact you in the morning, and we'll get you that there. Rightio. Now. So, if you saw, hopefully you've been watching, I've introduced 5 winners are going to win their order back now. Okay, we're going to do 5 spins of Google Random Number Generator as it is, between 1 and 4,000, and we're going to be jotting down those 5 names, and they will get their last order refunded back as credit. Okay, so that's it. So if you bought an ATP ticket and that was your last order, you're going to get 80p back. But if your last order is 10 quid, £10.60, 12 quid, whatever, that's how much you'll get back. So you will get your last order back, okay, as credit. So basically you've entered for free this week, okay? Nice little thing to do. Always trying to think of things, So, yes, Chris McKay. Yeah, the lights are amazing. Hold on a second, haven't you won a pair? I know you've won a few times, man. And then Tyler, hey, can we run seconds? Explain yourself, I don't understand. Yeah, Simon, yeah, sorry, buddy. Someone's got to win, haven't they? Olivia and Sandu, congrats, yes. Tyler, gutted every time. Do you know what, trust me, I didn't win a house on one of those competitions at the weekend either. So, you know. But anyway, right, go then. Let's go over to the Webby page, okay, because that's where the Google Random Number Generator is. So then we can now, we're going to do 5 spins of this, okay, and we will get ourselves another number. Generating 1391. Who has got ticket number 1391? Josh Craig. 1391. Josh Craig. Well done, Josh. Let's do it again. Generating another number. 3201. 3201. Has it been sold? Paul Paskins. Local lad. Well done, Paul. Paul Paskins, what was that with 3201? Well done indeed. Let's get a random number generator up again, generating another number. what was that? 3854. 3854. Has it been sold? No tickets found. Spin again then. 66. Wowzers. And people do say that random number generator isn't random. There you go. 66 been sold? No, it hasn't. All right. Generate another one. 1756. 1756. We've got Neil Jones 73. 1756. Neil Jones 73. Well done, Neil. Well done indeed. So we've got 2 more to go. Generating another number. Boom. 271. Has that one been sold? 271. Fingers crossed. Oh, goodness sake. See, this is what happens. Generating again. 134. No tickets found again. What the heck, mother? 3940. 3940. Come on, I want someone in the chat. That'd be great. Ben Newham. Ben, what have we got? We've got 3940. Ben Newham. Ben Newham. Well done. We've ticket 3940. Right, we want one more winner. Generating. Come on. 2164. 2164. Please be sold. I'm getting thirsty. Yay! Reese Parberry. RHYCE. Reese Parberry. With ticket 2164. Well done indeed. There we go. Right. We want to be up here. Boom. There I am. I'm here. They're getting bigger, ain't they? I'm going to need a bigger t-shirt sooner or later. Rightio. In reverse order. Dan Brooks won the helmet. Well done. My apologies that I forgot to draw that last Thursday. Super sorry about that. Okay. Dan Brooks won himself that amazing 100% helmet. Okay. It's worth around 400 quid actually. I've actually got one. So yeah, Ewan Gray, he's won the tyres. He was in the chat. Happy days. We've got Andrew Clark. He won this week's weekly, and as per the spreadsheet, and I've just showed you, he's won himself the exposure light set. So that's the 6-pack, the Diablo, and a Blaze rear light. So he's set up for night riding or commuting. In fact, I did have someone win those lights a little while back actually, and he didn't want the 6-pack. So we ended up getting him like the Strada and a few other bits and bobs. So yeah, if Andrew's watching and you don't want the big 6-pack, then happy days. And then yeah, my new feature, when you order back ×5. We'll be doing this again next week. Okay, obviously spinning random number generator more than 6 times is going to obviously get me going. But anyway, ticket number 1391, Josh Craig. 3201, Paul Paskins. 1756, Neil Jones 73. 3940, Ben Newham. And 2164, Reese Parberry. Well done, guys. I will be looking up your orders and refunding your last order back to your wallet. Okay, and basically you've entered for free this week, and you've got your money back to enter again this next week. So happy days, Torben. Thanks for that. If anyone else, if you look, guys, I do say it loads. I really do say it loads. There's no one else here. There is no one else here. It's just me. Looking at Pinkbike, Vital MTB, Road CC, Rulia magazine, MB UK magazine, MTB magazines, you name it. I'm looking at everything. So I'm always always on the look for new bikes to put in, new prizes to put in the weekly, new ideas. Okay. Yeah, we've got that massive charity raffle, which I'm going to remind you about in a minute. Well, I'll remind you now. We've got that huge charity raffle for Magnus Masson, a Canadian rider who needs some treatment in America. They don't offer the treatment in Canada, so he needs to come over to America for that treatment. We've currently raised so far £15,800. And I think when you convert that into Canadian dollars, that's quite close to almost $28,000, which is mental. It is an absolutely beautiful. Let's quickly show you guys. Go Webby page, competitions, live competitions. There it is. It's lovely. Look at that bike. Absolutely dripping in. It's just beautiful. It's just absolutely stunning. Custom paint job. All the parts have been donated by all of the relevant brands. It's got the beautiful Zebs on there. It's got the new Vivid Air on the back as well. It's got the new Vivid Ultimate Air Shock there, look. Yeah, XX drivetrain. What's it got on the... Yeah, you've got XX, AXS on there, DT Sys wheels. Beautiful paintwork, absolutely beautiful. You've got limited edition SRAM Mavins as well. There wasn't many of those actually made, and if they've managed to keep a set, that's just brilliant. But what a beautiful bike. And obviously, yeah, £4.99 an entry, and you are helping him out for his chemo stem cell transplant. Okay, so yeah, absolutely amazing. So if you haven't bought yourself a ticket on that, grab yourself a ticket on that, because that's going to be a really cool competition. Okie dokie. So that's enough of that. So back to here. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you very, very much for entering. Really good response this week. So kind of makes me feel happy that I'm doing something right. Yay! So, because yeah, there is only me here. I'll post everything. I'll post all the winners, all the people that have won their credit back this week. There'll be a big post first thing tomorrow morning. And yeah, cheers. If you do have any suggestions, message the page. Seriously, someone wanted something in the weekly. He messaged me. I thought it was a great idea. I put it in that day. Okay, so if you do want something and you want me to put it in the weekly, I will have a quick look at it. If it fits and it's in the price range, then yeah, I'll chuck it in. Happy days. So yeah, it is indeed a work of art, Chris. I should have not watched. I seem to be luckier then. Lucy Beck didn't watch last week and won the tyres. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I've got your order. I'll get those. I'll get them on order, and hopefully they're in stock, because you want double downs, and we'll get them to you. And Simon, I forgot about the charity bike. I'll be having some tickets for that. Yeah, I know it's got a fair few days on it, mate. It's in the end of the excuse me. It's the end of blimey. It's not being drawn until the end of the month. So I think a few of the brands will be sharing it again soon. And yeah, absolutely beautiful bike. So there we go, guys. That's it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you ever so much for entering. And yeah, Andrew Clark won this week's weekly. Ewan Gray won the tyres, and Dan Brooks won the helmet. See you later, guys. Boxy out, bitches.